Right, call Lord Yahweh, Bashim Abishai, Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of rule well. I am not a member of Great Millstone, yet I've entered into their labors. Peace, mercy, and blessing. True and sincere brothers and sisters doing this, wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. So, this is another quick addition. I don't quite know what I'm going to title it, but as you can see, you can read and see what's going on here. And this is just along the lines, I guess I should say this video was a purpose of showing how else civil unrest can come about, especially here in Babylon the Great. And because there are many ways that the Lord can do, many ways that the Lord can bring this about. So you have the food shortages, these planned food shortages. He is utilizing his sword, who is Esau Edom, to manufacture some pretty diabolical plans. They are doing C words with each other, right? Consp. Yeah, they're doing that. And as you know, the opioid epidemic is still something that's very, very prevalent right here in Babylon the Great. And a good portion of this comes from here, right? A lot of that comes from here, or a lot of this comes from this place. I think upwards of 70%. So I don't know. Look for more. Uh, look for an alphabet agency to have a puppet leader put there to make it go back to normal. I don't know. I'm only speaking as a man, but let's just take this for the sake of the video, face value, right? So I don't know if I can let this play without getting a copyright strike, but I'll do a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so just in case, I do not own the rights to this. I do not benefit. This is just strictly for educational purpose only. All right, so you get the point. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with alcohol, but I get the point of trying to throw off that Western stench, all right? Trying to get that Westernized way of living out of their country. I get it. Now, here's the this is another way that, like I said, right, that you can have this brought upon us. This second brought upon us. This is Second Esdras chapter 13, starting at verse 31. 31, yeah. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another. Okay, at that time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen when I showed thee before, then shall my son be declared, um, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. All right, so this is really talking about Yahushua's return, how all the army, like World War III will be fully kicked off, and all the armies of the earth will stop and try to fight him. But really, what I just wanted was, as you can see, um, one city against another, one place against another, right? One people against another, because all of that has to happen. That is on the way. And also is in Isaiah. I don't know if it's in. It can't be 28 though. Um, no, that's not what I want. I know that's not spelled wrong. It can't be. Probably because it's not capitalized. Let's see. No. Because you still got this. Remember, this place is modern day Babylon. This is modern day Egypt. I'm trying to figure out why it says it's misspelled. Oh, okay. Because this thing like to play around. Also, I'm completely unrelated, but you should read through this as well. You see the title. Um, not T E G. Against Isaiah 19. I wasn't far from it though. Alright, so let's get that real quick. Go. Alright, and this is the message to Egypt. And again, Isaiah, we were delivered from Egypt 1300 years before Yahushua. So Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, was around 500 years after that. So obviously he's not talking about, um, the actual Egypt. Although we did have people in Egypt still. So don't forget that. We did have people that still remained in Egypt. We had a very heavy population in Egypt and all throughout northern Africa. Okay, because you also, well, we don't get it, but we did have people in Egypt after the great deliverance. We were spread to the four corners of the earth, and that does not exclude places that we've already been or been delivered from. Okay, so Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and the charmers and them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Right, but they're going to try to stand with their enchantments, but the left hand means that they use to get power over us, they'll no longer have those. That is fleeing them. Okay. And like I said, this is just something to show that there's one more avenue of approach to bring about the passing of prophecy. So the Lord has these people all together just in a trick bag, no matter which way they want to turn. Um they they can't there's nowhere for them to turn. Is it that how you spell it? Teeman? Come on. You have to have Teeman. I'm sure I'm spelling that wrong. I can't remember. You know what? I ain't even gonna play with you. I ain't even gonna play. I bet it. I'm pretty sure it's worded like this. Or is wisdom Jeremiah 49:7? So let's go to that real quick. And as you can see, all of the everything that's going on here, they're losing it. They're losing sleep. This prophecy is going out. Um, folks are waking up. Heathen are waking up to their madness. Their own people are waking up to their madness. Our people, who some of us are waking up to salvation. I pray those of us who are listening and learning and teaching and preaching, that believe this in sincerity and truth, that we are of the hopeful elect. But some of us are waking up to benefit that, or not benefit, to reap that destruction that is coming. All right. So concerning Edom, Jeremiah 49:7. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, or Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Because at one point we thought, said that was the epitome of, just a high IQ, right? Go to their white schools and do everything, but now you're being exposed. Your skirt is being lifted, and we can see your boils. We can see your dimples. We can see your stretch marks. Not that stretch marks are bad, but I'm just saying, like, you painted yourself as this perfect model and you're flawed. Everything about you is flawed and disgusting, as a nation. So, uh, we got that. But here's the point right here that I'm gonna make. No. So if there's no real poppy getting in here, this is a problem. Okay? Enough fentanyl to kill nearly 5 million people. Okay, so this is a problem. Okay, and this is uh in place of the actual thing, right? And especially out here in Arizona, like the Phoenix area, there are so many people tweaked off of these the little blue pills, and it makes you. Man, I've seen some folks off this stuff that will have you thinking that some of their, like they take the pill and then get possessed by something, some sort of entity. Right? DEA warns mass overdose defense across. You see what I'm saying? This shit is a problem. And if you can't get the real thing, this is the second. What the hell? No, if you, that this is the second best. I don't know what this is, but something it clicked off. You saw the title for that. I'm trying to go back, but you saw the title. So I'm. This is all I really wanted to get. I'm gonna end it here, but this is just another avenue of approach. All right. So if Yahweh Bashim Yahushai says it in His word, then it must come to pass. And this is just one more avenue that His word will come to pass. Oh my freaking goodness! Let me just get off of this. All right. So that's just one more avenue of approach for His word to come to pass. So we have a lot of things. Um, I don't want to say to look forward to, but that are going to be happening, right? So you got your famines, you have this, because instantly the video won't post. It'll take forever to buffer. There was one time my video buffered for 2 days because I said it, right? You got this, okay? So read that. Wait, sorry. Read that, okay? Looking at the screen. You got this on the way, okay? You got, mm, you got this right here on the way. So I suggest that you read Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, all the way through. But it talks about Yahweh Shai returning. Okay, all of these things. eh, Okay, yeah. So all of these things have to happen prior to Yahushua's return. All hell has to break loose, and this is just one of the ways, one of the many ways that the Lord will bring this to pass. Because make no mistake about it, these folks, these rulers are losing sleep, and they're trying to find a way to halt this and to stop this. Which is why the other article I had about the Clean Water Act being repealed, which really means nothing because they've been putting stuff in the water for so long, but they study us, and they've been trying to bring us back into that sleep for the longest. But the spirit of the Lord is out, and there's so many different things that they are trying to do that they will just not be successful. Right? You know what? Right here, I know it's in Job chapter 20. Job 20, I believe. Job 20 and 23. All right, so he's got coming. 20 and 23, straight to the point. When he's about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So point blank, period. Just as Yahweh Bashim Shai is setting the stage for a complete civil unrest, and a man not being able to travel, wanting to travel to a city and not being able to, right, through this digital this new digital thing that we got going. And here's another way of approach, like I keep saying, that they're through drugs, because that opioid epidemic is really a problem, an E problem. But an E problem is everybody's problem because they drag everybody into their shit, right? And that's just another avenue of civil unrest and men um, invading each other's houses, right? All right, so that's chapter 15. Also read through that. We're gonna go to the next. Can I right click it? Like, nope, can't. So all of these things must come to pass, and just like the Lord is setting the stage for that, He's setting the stage for that mutually assured destruction. But let me just read this. I think it's 14, 15, and 14, 15 and 16. So I'll read that, and that will be the video. And I pray that you were edified off of that. And I hope that you understand the point that I was trying to make, that the Lord sets the stage and He has all avenues covered. He's the master chess player, and He has this devil in a trick bag. Any way He tries to turn, the prophecy is going to be set off some sort of way. So straight to the point, Second Ezra 16, or I'm sorry, 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so a hungry and a high MFer is a dangerous MFer. All right. So, yeah, if you ain't prayed up now, you better start getting prayed up. Keep praying. Seek Him while you have a level of so called security and safety within a society that is still functioning for the most part. Right? Seek Him while He may be found. Seek Him early and continue to try and be repented. And don't listen to anybody that's telling you to have sex with another man's wife for revenge. So, with that being said, Shalom.